Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Let's study future perfect tense today. Let's first look at the form of affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences in future perfect tense. An affirmative sentence would look like this. Ali will have finished his work. Ali is the subject. Will have are the two auxiliary verbs that are used in future perfect tense, and the main verb is in past participle, that is the third form of the verb. His work is the object. They'll have left the school. Here we have used the contraction. They'll is the contraction of they will. They'll have left the school. Make sentences using different pronouns. Pause the video here and do this task. Let's look at the negative sentences. Ali will not have finished his work. They won't have completed the task. Won't is a contraction of will and not. And you can see that we have just inserted not after will to make the sentence negative. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here and make sentences on your own. Let's look at the interrogative form. Will Ali have finished his work? We have swapped the order of the subject and the first auxiliary verb will to form the question. Will Ali have finished his work? Pause the video here and make your own sentences. Let's look at the function of future perfect tense. The first function is that we use it for an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. So we will specify the time in the future before which a certain task will be completed. By 8 o'clock tomorrow, so this is that certain time in the future, I will have taken off for Islamabad. By Wednesday, the new course will have begun. By the end of the next month, we will have completed all the tenses. By next March, they will have finished university. Now it's your turn. Write examples for this function in your notebook. Let's look at the second function. An action that will be completed before another event takes place. So something else has to take place, and before that event, something has been completed. He will have learned Arabic before he moves to Saudi Arabia. Now you can see that the second clause, he moves to Saudi Arabia, is in the present indefinite tense. So before that happens, he will have learned Arabic. The new course will have begun before the year ends. We will have completed all the tenses before May begins. Before you arrive, we will have eaten our lunch and we will be ready to go. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here and make sentences of your own. Now let's look at function number 3. To express conviction that something happened in the near past. Although we will be using future perfect tense, but the meaning is in the near past. The participants will have arrived at the workshop hall. So we are sure, we are confirmed that they will have arrived at the workshop hall a little while ago. The workshop will have started by now. Imagine that you're going for a workshop and you're on your way and you know that you are late. So you can say the workshop will have started by now because you're worried that it will have started. Sarah will have submitted the assignment in the morning. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here and write the sentences for this function. This is a list of common expressions that you can use with this tense. Before, by the time, by 9 o'clock, by Monday, by next winter, by Ramadan. That's all for today. Jazakallah. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.